Tell me specifically what you would like to take away from today's session.
I realize that there are so many things that are right in my life. I don't feel like it's all gelling. I want to figure out how I can create the picture, starting with the nugget of the vision of how I can live my right life, given all the roles that I have and all the ways I want to be alive and involved.
Internal Groove is, first of all, the name of my company, but it's something I've said for a long time, long before I was a coach. Internal Groove is that thing you have that you don't even know when you have it or what it is or what it's comprised of, but once you have it, you know you have it. It's unique for everyone. It's that sort of part of yourself that sort of comes alive, that spark. I can tell you that when I first found my internal groove, that more than one person asked me if I'd had plastic surgery. And they were just trying to tell me that something was different, but they couldn't figure out what it was. For me, it was that I'd found that perfect harmony. Life was just working. My career was just working. I loved what I did. My relationships were strong. I was being who I was. I had time freedom and creative freedom. And I don't think it gets any better than that. It took you quite a few months to come to this. You said, I want to work for myself. I want to be my own boss.
Oh, true.
And when you finally said it, it was like it shifted so many things for you.
Correct. It shifted the whole dynamic of where I was going.
Yes. I think we all exist in what I call the living laboratory. And what that means is people get to come to coaching, work on a piece of something, and then take it out into the living laboratory called their life. So you just tested in that living laboratory I love. And here's the beauty of it, is that you can adjust it and tweak it little bits based on who's standing in front of you. Because of course you don't want to be insulting someone, but at the same time, you want to be positioning yourself as an expert. What makes me leap out of bed, honestly, is living an ideal life for me, which is different than it might be for someone else. And that includes doing work that I love more than any work I've ever done in my life. I have to tell you, when you say I would feel like I finally came home, I can feel chills all up the back of my head.
Whoa.
Yeah. What do you think that is?
The truth?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the truth. What a concept, right? Hidden gifts are really about a circumstance that on the surface looks like bad news. There's something that's gone wrong, there's some door that's closed, there's something that doesn't go your way. And what I find is when you start looking at those situations, it's amazing how many opportunities and hidden gifts that come perfectly wrapped with a bow and a package just nicely to teach you something, to show you something about yourself, to open another door. You know, sometimes the doors that close feel disappointing, but just beyond that is often something we can't see that's even better. My sense when you first brought this agenda to today's session is that there was some holy grail you were hoping I could help you find. And I think you're sitting right on it. I'm not so sure the search isn't completely over. I mean, I don't think it lives outside of those four walls you're sitting in right now. And because I've seen your office, I know that what that space is. You're like sitting on your tuffet, you know? So often they have skills that they aren't leveraging in areas where they feel like they're frustrated. So I help create what I call a success manifesto, where we take a look at where it's working and how they're doing it, and then we apply it to the area that feels like it's not working. They already have those skills, so in a way, it translates quite easily. What I'd like to suggest, if you're game for this, is we build something that I call your success manifesto. A success manifesto is really about the things you already do really well in one area of your life, and figure out how it might apply to one area that you're still working on, which is around acceptance for your physical body. Are you game for that? Humans are, by nature, imperfect beings, and that very thing is perfect. It's totally okay where you're at. I'm cheering for you. I've had clients say to me, you get me more than anybody has ever gotten me, and it feels so good to be gotten. It's totally okay where you're at, and I want you to be okay with that. In fact, that is your homework.
Yeah.
To practice being okay with where you're at. The life I have now that I would love to share with clients is a life that includes my own internal groove and a life of freedom. I don't have the formula for what that looks like for each person. All I can tell you is having that There's nothing better. I've been to the other side and I cannot go back. Say that again.
I've been to the other side and I can't go back.
Yes, yes, I believe you. And bravo for that. Inspiring others to live in freedom, to grow, learn, and dream every day makes me so happy as a coach. You created all that with your skills, and who you are, so don't forget that.
I will, thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and I look forward to talking to you next time.
Okay.
Okay, take good care.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.